Hello, everybody. I am on. Oops. We are here on the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina to do some crafting on this Saturday. There we are. All right. Just sharing it to my page as people are hopping on. All right, so I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. We're having gorgeous weather here finally in West Michigan. Been out and about, got a little sun today on the shoulders. So I'm excited to be here sharing one of my favorite interchangeable boxes. So if we have not met, my name is Cindy. My Facebook page and YouTube channel are Monarch Mom DIY. I am an affiliate for Christina, so I come on her Facebook page a couple times a month to share a wood kit. This is one I did this past Wednesday on my YouTube channel. It was our weekly Wood Kit Wednesday, but it was our last Wednesday of the month. We do Craft With Me. So I had a few people who ordered this kit from my affiliate link, and we crafted it together. Those people that ordered this kit got a Zoom link so they could get a tabletop bird's eye view of what I was doing. So I wanted to share this with you because what we're going to do today is another kit that can go in this window box. So I just added a little piece of some garland from Dollar Tree to the top, but this is the America window box insert. So we did this one, like I said, last week. Hey, Christina, we're going to be doing the Sweet Summer, and I'm going to show that to you in a minute, but you know what? I thought maybe people don't know all the different sets that they can do, and I don't think I even have all of them. But I wanted to share some with you in case you were thinking about ordering the window box. Woo, there they all go. This is the window box, and you can start your collection of inserts anytime because Christina keeps them on her website for when people want to order them. So you could order the Christmas one right now if you wanted, and she would cut it for you and send it. So yes, as Christina just put in the chat, comment summer. And Christina will send you the link for, let me just show you a finished picture. Ours will look different than this. But it's got some watermelon, a couple crows, an ant, a daisy, and a popsicle. So we're going to make that. But let me show you real quick, in no particular order, some of the other ones that are available to you. This is a super fun interchangeable. There's Oh Holy Night. Love that. That you can work on. Maybe you have less work time in the summer and you have more craft time. Maybe you want to get some of these and work on them over the summer. Here is Be My Valentine. This one was very elaborate. I love this one. I love the colors, how it turned out. All right, let's see. The one that I just had in before I changed it to the America is this Welcome Spring with the birdhouses. Oh, you know what? There's one I think I forgot to grab out. That's my Easter one that says He is Risen. But you'll get the idea. If you go on the website, if you type summer in the chat or in the comments, if you're watching the replay, Christina will send you my affiliate link for the kit we're doing today, and then you can see all the other options. This one is Hello Winter with the snowman. Isn't that cute? And then you could even add, if you wanted to, a little garland of snowflakes up here. And I did not realize how many of these I had until I started pulling them out. I actually have two for fall. So this is the one I would start with for fall. Or autumn, if you call it autumn. All right, so we have Hello Autumn. And then as it gets close, that would probably be like, you know, beginning of October. I think there's a Halloween one I don't have yet. But then for Thanksgiving, look at this turkey. He's got some pie and a pumpkin. And this one actually had 2 different options for the words. You could do gobble gobble, if I can get in there. Cute. Or, hey Peggy, you could do thankful. And actually, if you wanted, I can't remember which one the thankful came with. I think it comes with the turkey, but you could also put it with this one if you wanted. So lots of options for this window box. And we're going to make another one today because I wanted one for like after July. So we're going to make the sweet summer with watermelon like I showed you. Let me put my America back in here just for now until we finish the watermelon one. Now the window box kit itself is a separate piece. So you buy that the first time and then you can just buy the inserts. I liked this garland because it has the metal rings on it. And if you don't move it around too much, they actually stay. Isn't that adorable? All right, let's move this over here. All right, so sweet summer. We've got all the pieces here, not too many pieces. The cute little watermelon seeds are hearts. I think that's adorable. We have 2 crows here, a popsicle, a big slice of watermelon, and then a small little wedge slice, a daisy, and an ant. Very cute. And then just our sign with the words just says Sweet Summer in a cute little font. Now I am going to grab my sticky board, and I'm about to sneeze. Because when I have tiny, tiny pieces, I like to put them on here so that they're quicker and easier to paint. Let me also tell you the colors I'm going to use. I'm using Pink Sky and Ballet Slipper. It's kind of a reddish pink and pink. I'm using Fern. And then I grabbed this spring green acrylic that I had in case I wanted another green. I'm kind of considering making my popsicle be lime flavor because that is my favorite popsicle. And then I've got black and I've got white. So my window, as you can see, is mostly brown. I have a little bit of white behind, but I kept that very neutral so that no matter what colors I did, it would look cute. Now, the things I know are going to be black are going to be these birds and my ant and all 6 of my heart seeds. Again, if you would like Christina to send you the link to this kit, just put summer in the chat, in the comments, and she will send that right over to you. All right, so I'm going to grab my black, and I am not going to need very much. Like, I'm barely going to dip that in there. And that's probably going to be enough for all of these pieces, maybe. I think there's a little left in my lid. And our little ant. Of course, ants love watermelon because it's so sweet and drips on the ground. And then my heart seeds. One little extra. There we go. All right, so you can see why this sticky board, and it's just painter's tape upside down, tacked down, because then I don't have to hold these pieces while I'm trying to paint them. And then when your painter's tape isn't sticky anymore, you just put more on top. It's pretty sweet. All right, I see Peggy's on here. I see Christina's on. We have some other friends. Okay. So now I kind of work backwards. I think I'm going to do Pink Sky for the insides of my, or maybe I'm going to do this one a different color. Or I'm going to do Pink Sky. Yeah, I'm going to do Pink Sky for both. Okay. It's kind of a pinkish red. It's not quite red red. but I think it'll look cute. Or should I do one piece red and one piece with this? I mean, because to me, watermelon isn't actually this dark, is it? But maybe for the contrast, it would be nice to do one piece. I don't know. To me, this is more of a watermelon color, don't you think? Oh, sorry, my nose is itchy. All right, I'm going to do them both pink sky, and then if I decide to paint one of them red, I can just paint it over the top of the pink sky color. All right, so that is pink sky for our slices of watermelon. And then we've got our rind. That one only has one layer. This one has two. So those two are going to be green. I think this one I'm going to do ballet slipper because it's kind of like it's that layer that starts to get really light before you, oh my, ooh, before you get to the actual rind. That was tough. I guess I haven't used pink in a bit. So let's do this tiny one, the lighter pink. I think that'll be cute. All right. And then our green. Ooh. You agree that that's more of a watermelon color? I thought so too. All right, so let's use fern green for our watermelon rind. Can you guys believe it's almost June? I cannot believe it. Tomorrow's my husband's 50th birthday. But I can't be too shocked because I'm actually older than he is, so, you know. What do you guys think about my popsicle idea? I think I want to make it like a lime popsicle. So I think I'm going to do the actual popsicle, this color, and then I'll do the lines on the inside of it with the fern green that we just used for the watermelon. I love lime popsicles. I don't know what it is about the flavor of lime. It's just refreshing to me. All right, that's cute. We've got our little popsicle stick. We've got our daisy still, which we'll probably do white. Let me look. These actually come together pretty quickly. I will say the America one took a little more time because this pinwheel, all of these little pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4 white ones, 4 red ones, plus the blue little dot in the middle. Those took a little bit of time. And then the hat, like all these stripes are individual pieces. The blue piece, the red piece, all 3 whites. So it was a lot of pieces, but it still didn't take super long, but I love how it turned out. I think it's so cute. Yes, I was actually thinking that. I was thinking I would go around the edges with the red for that. Now my popsicle stick, I mean, honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it that color because I'm going to paint this background. I guess I could paint this background red. I don't think very much of it's going to show except for at the very bottom. But then we will have some red paint on our sponge to go around our watermelon pieces. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I like the red better for the watermelon. Decisions. The thing is, if you paint it one color and you don't like it, let it dry and then paint it again, right? All right, so I'm just doing red on the entire background. Let me see now. Now I'm wondering, Okay, I'm just like kind of rubbing. Ooh, I kind of like that. Rubbing the red over the pink sky so it's not solid. There. I like that a little better. What do you think, Peggy? Did that do it? And then I'm just kind of going around the edges. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I like that. All right, we'll see how that looks when it's completely dry. So now, oh, my popsicle. Well, I'm trying to figure out my words here and my background. I think I'm going to do the background of this same color as my popsicle. It's a watery kind of acrylic paint, so I may have to do a couple coats, or we just let it be kind of see-through. Oh, that's covering pretty well, actually. Okay, and let's get our popsicle. Cute. And then just gonna drag it around my rind. You see what I did there? That looks cute to me. Sure does. All right, and then I think the words sweet summer, let's do actual red, because this little bit of red that's on here is not quite, you know, bright red. So we'll do the words, and that'll be our bright red. This is so cute. Does anybody else decorate with watermelons for summer? I have been going straight to sunflowers, but I think I'm going to save my sunflowers for a little closer to fall. Okay. I think, except for the daisy, and I'm not going to paint the popsicle stick because, you know, that is the color of a popsicle stick. So we'll just do this little daisy with white, and maybe I'll use pink sky for the center of the daisy. Okay. I don't think, I mean, I guess I could go around my, just to make this stand out a little more. Let's go around the yummy part of our watermelon with just a little bit of white. We're just going to outline it a little bit, make it stand out. I did go around it with red, but it doesn't really stand out as much from the pink sky. Let me draw a little popsicle stick with some white, and I'm just going to barely tap around my hearts that are seeds, my seeds that are hearts. Cute. Again, if you are interested in checking out this kit or the other ones that I showed, put the word summer in the chat box, in the comments. Oops, I just got some white on there. Now, most of this you're not going to see anyway because of the window box, but I just thought that'd be fun to put that on there. Let's cover up my little white paint boo-boo that I just made there. All right. Yeah, this is really fast. So, what can we start gluing on? Probably this piece. Just a little bit of glue, and I'm just going to line up the edges there. Same with this big one. Can line up the bite mark because that's in both pieces. There. Let's go around our popsicle if I have any more green on here. Not much, but I could maybe squeeze some out. All right, the outside of our popsicle. Line that up. There. Okay. All right, we've got our rind for our big piece of watermelon. Just a little bead of glue around there. And there we go. Oh, that's cute. I like it with the white around the pink. Our pink piece. Oop, that glue is ready to come out. All right, what are we thinking so far? I think it's pretty sweet. All right, can I use this eraser because it's pretty flat. Let's see if I can get there. Did the center of my daisy with a pencil eraser. I love that. And let me grab a paint marker for, let's see. We'll make these crows beaks, give them a little yellow on there. And then let's do a little white. Oop, that's not my white marker, that is prime. This one. Oh, come on, you. There we go. Little white dot. And a couple dots for eyes for my ant. All right, let's do these three. That is too much glue. Just a little. On my popsicle. So summery. pretty. Yes. Love it. Oh, this really makes me want to have a lime popsicle right now. All right, is this dry yet? Almost. Probably dry enough to do our words. Sweet. Cute. Love it. So bright and fun. All right, we just have a few things left. We've got 3 heart seeds for each of our pieces of watermelon. So let's put some dots down. This is the biggest one. Goes in the middle here. Here and here. I love this window box because it's not big. Let me tell you how big it is. So it's a smaller piece. It's about 12 inches tall, about 9 inches wide, and only about 2 inches deep. So it really is a time or a space saver. And then these little kits are just so fun. I just store mine in a plastic, what's that called? Sterilite drawer thing. So I can keep all my seasons organized, and those are adorable. And yeah, it's a great interchangeable kit. If you only have a small area to decorate and change out for the holidays and so forth, this would definitely be one I would recommend. I'm going to take this pink sky, and I'm just kind of going around the outside of each petal as well, just to add a little more color to our flower. And this is going to go here. We have a crow that's going to kind of bridge this gap right here. And then this one is supposed to go, I'm going to put it kind of on the popsicle and the watermelon. And I'm going to move my ant up a little bit so you can see it more when all of this is in the window. So that's kind of where I want everything. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue. You don't need a lot of glue, really. Cute. And then our adorable little ant. Okay. Now, not everything's dry, so I can't lift it all the way up, but how cute is that? Who wants a slice of watermelon and or a lime popsicle? Me. All right, so that's the top part that goes in the window. And then this is the bottom that goes with the words. Isn't that cute? All right, let's get our paint put away. And then by then, it probably will be dry enough that we can change out the America one with this one so you can see it in action. What would you put? Would you put anything across the top of the window? I don't know if you absolutely would have to, but maybe, I don't know, maybe some like pink and green pom-poms. That would be cute. And this guy. Okay, so then I'm going to gather my sponges that I need to wash once we're done. Get my lid on my wood glue. All right, so here's what we did in 30 minutes. Can you believe it? All right, so here is the America that I currently have in there. But let's just show you how easy it is to change this out. Okay, this isn't all the way dry, but I'm sure it's dry enough. And then we'll take this out, and let me just, all right, I'm just going to be careful because they probably aren't all completely dried. How adorable is that? I'm glad I moved my ant up because you can see him a little bit better. So cute. And then like some pink and green pom-poms. I think that would be, or even white and green, or white and pink, or any combination of those. I might even have, do you remember when Dollar Tree had like pom-pom, do I have any of that? Oh, this is what I'm thinking. This is orange, obviously, but I had some of this that was pink. That would be cute, but I think I've used it all up. I don't see any more. That would have been cute. Do I have green? That's the next question. Let's check the next ribbon bin. Get in there. No. I must have used it all. But anyway, you get the idea. If you wanted to hang something up here, you could. Hey, Susie. So that is the Sweet Summer window box insert. If you put summer in the chat or in the comments, Christina will send you my affiliate link for this kit that we did today. And then again, you can see all the different options that I showed you. I showed you Valentine's, snowman, birdhouses for spring, nativity for Christmas, pumpkins for fall, turkey for Thanksgiving, lots of different options. And then, of course, the one that I have in there right now, probably through the end of July, is my, if I can get this to hang right, my America one. So thank you for joining us for, I was going to say Wood Kit Wednesday, but it's Saturday, here at the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. Again, I am an affiliate for her. If you're interested in these kits or any others, you can put the word summer in the chat or the comments, and she will send you my affiliate link. All right, thanks so much, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.